So these days I've been needing to wash my hair every other day. And I usually know because, I don't know, you can smell your scalp and you can just feel how
it smells
oily
like cheese.
it is. Yes. Yes.
Actually, one of the search terms on Google, you know, when it autofills, is why does my scalp smell like cheese? And I'm like, oh my God, everyone is in the same boat, apparently.
Yeah. Hello, beauties. Long time no home vlog. Today, we really want to talk about something that's near and dear to our hearts, which is
to our scalp
care. Yes, scalp care as well as hair loss. I think it's something that we've all have gone through or are currently going through. So let's break it down. We'll show you guys our routine from pre-wash, if any, during the wash, and then post-wash.
So back when I was in school, I used to get really stressed out about exams and things like that. And you know, we all have habits. I would pick at this area because it would also not only have hair loss, but it would develop dandruff along the crust of my hairline. And I realized that where I have dandruff is also where I have most hair loss. So they're kind of intricately tied.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. What about you?
I think over time, I'm just starting to lose hair in general. I think it's also the way you part your bangs. For a long time, I parted my bangs this way. So all of this hair, going down this line, or even here. And then now that I part my hair in the middle, my middle part is also looking a little bare. So I'm trying to zigzag, because you know how back in the day we did the tight zigzag. Now I just did
oh my
big
God,
ones.
90s.
Yeah. But it actually helps. That's a little optical illusion tip hack if any of you guys have a middle part, just to I'll show you guys after the shower too, but when it's drying, just zigzag. That doesn't look like it, but I'll show you guys.
Oh, and also another reason why you might be losing hair is if you're always tying it up really tight and it's just constantly taut in a Kim K bun and it's slicked back, you'll start to lose a lot of hair because of just friction and tension. Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any pre-wash rituals or treatments that you use?
Okay, so let's migrate. I'm gonna migrate to the bathroom where I can show you. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so it's not necessarily something that I've been doing every day, but I have been trying to explore. Before I go on, let me set this tripod down.
Explore?
Oh my God, bro, the leg of this tripod came off into the toilet. Almost. Oh my God. Okay, so we might have all heard about gua sha, right?
Yes.
But lately, because we got a bunch of hair products,
I've been
using these little hair stimulator things, and I was just watching a video on Lanshin, and she's this acupressure facialist, and she was also talking about scalp care and how invigorating the blood flow in the scalp can really help with hair loss as well. So we'll do this in another video, but there's 3 techniques. You can tap, you can scrape, what do you call it, stroke, like this. If you have one of these, she actually suggests that you don't do it if you have very thin hair fallout. So because it's creating more tension. So she actually suggests instead you do these circular motions along the scalp, and it just stimulates blood and it just feels so good. Or there's also a tapping motion. So you just do these little taps, as many as you feel, light little taps all along the head where you feel there's a lot of pressure or where it's tight.
I look like a mad scientist.
I know, right? And it'll get your head flowing. So what I normally do is I really love scraping it around the sides of the head, and then I leave this part not stroking because it's just very sensitive towards fallout. And then on the top, I'll just circle around bloop, 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 bloop. Oh my God, and that's circular, when you move your scalp a little, it feels so good. And you can apply light to firm pressure. Anyway, that's just something that I learned from Lanshin, because she's the go-to guru in all things acupressure. And it's like an ancient practice, so highly recommend. You can actually do it with your fingers if you don't have a tool. You basically do the same thing, circular motions, just like dig into the sides of your scalp, because little might you know there's a lot of muscles that connect from the face into the scalp. It's like giving your face a facelift without actually doing anything over time.
So me, I've been trying something new. This is Act and Acre's Cold Press Scalp Renew. Think of this as like a serum for your scalp before you wash your hair. This is something that you do maybe once a week. They call it just like a facial before your scalp, and it really is like that because in here there's salicylic acid, there's peppermint to really help soothe and calm, and it can help with dandruff, it can help with everything that oily scalp gals deal with. If you have oily scalp, this may just be your best friend. And it comes in one of these nozzles where you just, you know, I'm not gonna do it today because I already did it this week, so you just kind of drag it along your hairline, and then you flip it one section at a time. You go all the way down, all the way down. You can put on your fingertips. You massage into your hair, leave it in for 15 minutes, and it's supposed to really give you that, basically just like decongest your scalp, like how you would decongest your pores. But the salicylic acid in here, as well as the papaya enzyme, is quite low, so it's not gonna be as intense as like your face exfoliant, so don't worry. And I look like a little chicken. But this is amazing. I think this, along with the shower routine that I'm gonna talk about, your scalp will be in its best shape. And I feel like this actually does help. So these days, I've been needing to wash my hair every other day. And I usually know because, I don't know, you can smell your scalp and you can just feel how
it smells
oily
like cheese.
it is. Yes, yes.
Actually, one of the search terms on Google, you know, when it autofills, is why does my scalp smell like cheese? And I'm like, oh my god, everyone is in the same boat, apparently.
Yeah.
Scalp care is skincare extended. So it's just as important, and I feel like, you know, now people are getting more and more into it, but it like makes all the difference when you actually get into a routine.
I'm gonna share something with you really quick. Did you know that you can put the Ordinary's glycolic acid toner, because you know how it comes in that nozzle too?
Oh yeah, the huge one.
People put it in their scalp, and like it actually helps with dandruff, flaking, hair loss.
Oh my God.
I mean, I think it's a bit intense, because isn't it like pretty high? It's like higher in the percentages, but
I think it's like 7%.
Yeah, people have used it, so that's an option. All right, well, now it's my turn to
scamper off to your bathroom.
I need to hold you.
To the bathroom, where we spend, I wonder how many years in like our life, all up, we spend in the bathroom.
All right, are we just gonna jump into the shower and then come back out and share with each other what we used? Or should we do that
I think so. Now? So yes, we're actually gonna shower right now, and we'll show you the shampoos, conditioners, and whatever else you're using. See you in a bit. Hello. So I just got out of the shower, and this is where the routine for your hair also starts. So I press all the water out in the shower before I come out, but then when you have your towel, just like continue pressing any excess water out, and that way it'll leave your hair a lot more shiny, a lot more manageable and less tangled. So I'm doing this while I wait for Ro. And then I also use our hair wraps. Like this. This is the white one. I'll keep my hair in the hair towel to continue absorbing all the moisture and the water from my hair while I do my skincare. So this is also another really good way to take care of your hair strands and your hair follicles. Ta-da! Game changing. But I also want to show you, we just added these really cute spa headbands to the store as well. And they're so soft. Look how cute this is. So it essentially is a wrap just to have around so you can like get your hair out of your face while you do your skincare. But the coolest thing is there's a little dedicated ponytail section. So you can just feed the rest of your hair through it and do the rest of your skincare. Obviously you don't put this on top of the towel, you use like one or the other.
Time to call Fel. Oh, Fel. Getting my AirPods.
And we're out. I mean, yeah, we've been out. Okay, so what did you use today and for just like hair loss in general?
For hair loss in general, I feel like the Sun By Me shampoo, that one is the best for hair loss. That has been in the office since we filmed that video. So I'm very sad because I literally just lost a glob of hair, but I think this is normal.
Oh my god!
We're here to normalize hair loss, okay? But I think what I've been trying to do is to just really like refresh my scalp. And one thing I've been loving is this Boscia.
Oh yeah!
The probiotic
face one as well?
exfoliating powder face and scalp. So this is just amazing. It comes in powder form. What you do is you pour some on your palms and then you just lather it with a little bit of water. It lathers so beautifully and so quickly. It first turns into this darker gray, and as you lather it, it turns into like a very nice milky froth. And in it, there is salicylic acid, of course. There is niacinamide, there's charcoal, there's rice. So there's a lot of ingredients here that are really, really good for gently exfoliating your scalp. And this is something that I already wash my hair maybe only 3 times a week, so every time I do wash it, if it is feeling oily and my scalp is feeling irritated, I'll use this. So you first lather it up, you work it into your hair, like all over your scalp. You leave it in for 3 to 5 minutes if you want to, if you want to have that like actual soothing effect, or like you can just rinse it out if you're too lazy or you can't be bothered. And then I follow up with the 107. This is their scalp purifying microbiome shampoo. A lot of probiotics between both of these things, but I think we want to make the microbiome on our scalp happy in order for them to not be angry and just like literally let go of every single hair in the follicle. So this is what I've been using, and when we talked about this in previous videos, this is like the most beautiful, like darker amber color shampoo with, of course, the 107 classic 7-year aged vinegar. It's a great shampoo for just your daily maintenance. So I feel like this combined with this, my scalp has been so happy. And
yeah, I feel like with the Boscia, so I have like more finer hair, right? And it's like more oily. So like you're oily now. I think I'm just like still oily than you. So this one I would feel like it's like an in-between hair exfoliator, but I don't feel like it does enough to get away the grime of when, like, let's say I haven't washed my hair for like 2 days and I just get so much buildup of like oil and scalp where like I can't even take myself. So like I have to wash my hair at least 5 times a day, if not every day in the summer. Otherwise I get so 5 times a week. Yeah. 5 times a day, holy cowza. If I don't wash it 5 times a week, it's just like my fallout is so bad, my dandruff is so bad, and I've tried the wash your hair every other day, wash your hair every 3 days. Like I would be bald if I followed that kind of rule. So I feel like scalp care really is the same as skincare. You kind of have to gauge like what works for you. But yeah, this one is a light kind of, if I wash my hair the day before and I've been like washing my hair every day, this will be like a light cleanse on like the 4th day type of thing. But the heavy duty one, I just can't not talk about the Saja one.
God, it's so
much so.
It's so good.
that I got the like, you know, the 1 liter bottle. This is like the humongous one. And you guys might think that it's like, oh my God, almost $100 for a shampoo is like out of this world crazy, but actually it's cheaper. You know, when you buy things in volume, it's always cheaper. This actually lasts a really long time, and I use it not every day, but maybe 2 or 3 out of the 5 or 6 washes. And another tip is, I've learned like more so, you only need a little bit of shampoo no matter what type of hair you have. Because the thing is, like, we all have a very similar surface area of scalp, right? So basically the shampoo just needs to cover your scalp. So it's like you only need that much. I used to think like, oh my God, I have long hair, I need to coat everything and wash everything. But actually you just need to concentrate it all over the scalp, you know, the bottom, especially like, I find my sideburns sometimes get a little bit like flaky and dandruffy as well as this hairline. So just get all of that. And then like you leave the strands, because when you wash your hair, like you wash all the shampoo, it runs down anyway and will take down any excess like sebum or like dirt or anything like that. But the CP1 is like awesome. Like everything, I'm just so excited to wash my hair these days. Like it's no longer a chore because of these awesome shampoos. This one is like so affordable, and it's got everything that you want. So it's got this specific ingredient for dandruff, it's got a little bit of tea tree for calming inflammation in the scalp, and the conditioner is really important. This is the one I've been using and I freaking love it. I'm going to say it's like by far the most favorite conditioner I've ever used in my life, because I wish you could smell this. It's like muscat green tea smell, like that muscat grape smell. Oh my God, like it looks so clinical, but it smells amazing and it's so nourishing. It's for hair loss, it's for hair volume, and it softens with collagen and like multi-functional treatment. It just like hit me out of nowhere. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. It's the Scalp DX voluming treatment by Dr. Surical. So then now we go on to like, there are some products that you can use on your scalp and on your hair while your hair is damp. So what do you use?
So first, as you were talking, my head was getting so stuffy because it's so hot. I had to like take it out. And you know how if you don't style your hair in time, it like will get stuck in the turban? Or no, it'll get stuck in the towel position, however you wrap it. So as I mentioned earlier, I just literally zigzag my fingers through my hair to create this. And then when it dries, it gives you like a nice natural volume because it's kind of like, you know, coming from all sides. So this is generally what I do first. I just dug up this baby that I completely forgot about, so this goes to say. So whenever I do remember to use it, you know how I was just talking about the Sun By Me anti-hair loss shampoo, they actually have a tonic too. So this is basically just like a super lightweight, it's like basically like watery tonic that has peptides and I'm sure a lot of like really great ingredients for your hair. And then I'll just spray it in my hair in sections. And then,
oh my gosh, yes, I use the Pyeongkang Yul hair tonic spray as well, and it's got some of that salicylic acid in there as well. And what you want to do with any of these is just like, spray it into the areas. I just concentrate it over the areas that get like irritation or they're flaky. Most of them, I feel like, have that really cooling sensation. Oh my God, it's so good. It's like instantly alleviate. So the other day, I was like so itchy here. And then after putting like these sprays and serums on the scalp, it like instantly like calms it down. Yeah. So this Pyeongkang Yul one has that fermented black tea in it. So it really is like skincare for your scalp, and just put it over any area that you're like itchy or whatever.
I feel like that one's also hydrating, especially if it has black tea.
Yeah, it's like nourishing, which will help your scalp biome. And most of these have like some sort of biotin, and biotin is really good for hair growth because, you know, there's like capsule form, but in these spray forms, it also helps you. And something a little bit more on the higher end, I've been toggling between these two. They're quite different, but they're used in the same step. It's like the post-care scalp. Also from the Acton Acre, it's the cold pressed stem cell serum. So it's got apple stem cell, but it's also got a little bit of salicylic acid, and it's there to just like regenerate kind of your scalp as well. It doesn't give it as much of a refreshing tingle, but it's like this really lightweight gel serum for your scalp, and you just get a little bit of this, like one pump, and put it along the scalp like that and just work it in. It's not greasy, it's not oily or anything like that. I don't even know it's there, it's so lightweight, but I feel like these really go a long way because it's like the last thing you put on your scalp.
Yeah.
You know? Skincare for
scalp is tingly in a good way.
Yeah. It's like it got, you know how you brush your teeth?
Yeah. What are you spraying in your hair now?
So because I ran out of this and I'm so sad, I've been skipping conditioner in the shower. And I found this. It's the Sajoc Intensive Leave-In Conditioner. I don't know how I even got this, but oh my god, it's like as though you conditioned your hair. It's so nourishing, Ru. I think you have to try this. I don't know if you've tried it before.
I must try it. I have not tried it before. Do I have it?
It's like your favorite moisturizers for your face that are a hug on the skin, but for your hair. It's like, whoa. So I only put that on where I would condition, which is the mid to the ends, yeah. And then you're good to go. Oh my god, how good does our scalp feel?
10 out of 10. So another huge thing when it comes to hair loss, I think it's like the towel you use is very important. We always talk about using like these microfibers. Like this one's a microfiber. We have a lot of the hair wraps on our shop as well that take the guessing game out of, you know, like trying to do this on your head. Being gentle while like, you know, like lightly squeezing the water out of your hair helps. And also, if you have thicker, coarser hair, a detangler is amazing. So this one that I've been using, I have no idea how to pronounce this. Lolavi. Okay, actually, maybe I did. This is Lolavi. This is, I think, Jennifer Aniston's brand. And this is a glossing detangler to prime, shine, smooth, and to protect. So it's fully vegan, and the first ingredient, I think it's like fermented bamboo. It's already lactobacillus. And so what you do is just spray it all over the ends of your hair.
I think I used that one too. Oh, it's this one, Lola V, right?
Yeah.
I think I used this before I knew I was gonna style my hair as like almost a heat protectant, but not really.
Because it also does heat protect. It does literally everything. And then they also have another one, I forgot what it's called, but it's like side by side, that's like super hydrating, good for frizz, which reminds me a lot of my classic favorite Color Wow. But this is more for styling and to just keep your hair tamed if it's very coarse and big and fluffy. So I won't get too much into this, but detangling is important because if your hair is wet and then if there's knots and you're just like brushing your hair through and it's like knotting, then you're literally just ripping out your hair.
So I don't know if any of you are also like this, but I also realize when I don't blow dry my hair, like if my scalp has been damp for a really long time, I get itchy scalp. It's so itchy and then my hair falls out a lot. So I always have to like blow dry at least my scalp, especially at the bottom and kind of like everywhere else. Otherwise, throughout the day, if I just leave it to air dry, I don't know why, but sometimes it just gets so itchy. And then I think like that damp scalp.
Yes. You know, it's like what our parents, especially our moms, tells us growing up. Like always dry your hair, never go to sleep with it wet. And when you're young, you're like, whatever. But now that you're older, it's like, you know, you go to your hairstylist, you ask them questions of like, what is the best way to care for your hair? It's like the worst thing you can do is go to sleep with wet hair. I'm like, oh, okay, noted. So yes, agreed. Now I also, at the very least, will make sure my scalp, like the hair, at least like the couple of inches around my scalp is dry before I allow myself to sleep, or else I just wake up feeling so uncomfortable.
And I never thought it would be something like during the day as well.
Yeah.
It's like if I don't dry it, it's like uncomfortable. I don't know. Anyway, maybe this is all just stuff that comes with age in this cruel, cruel world.
Any other tips and tricks?
I would say actually styling starts straight after the shower. So if you want natural curls, a good way is also to like leave it till it's about 70% dry, and then you can actually just tie it in like a little braid or a bun. And then I go through with a hairdryer and dry it in that braid, go to sleep with it so it's not damp. I wake up and then I don't have to style it. You know, it's already kind of like wavy. It did its job overnight, and you can kind of save yourself, you know, hair breakage from heat. But yeah, that's about it. Like, look at these baby hairs so like I used to think this is all hair fallout, but it's really just baby hairs that never grow. So love that. Alrighties, so that is our hair care. It kind of chops and changes. Hope you guys enjoyed showering with us.
Yeah, and just remember, hair loss is like, it's natural. We
It
all
is.
go through it, so it's, don't be too anything
attached.
over it. Yeah. For the most part, they go.
Yeah, and the longer your hair is, the more it seems crazy, but it's actually just normal. It's just because like this
Strands
much
are
of
longer.
hair has to get, tangled in there. So anyway, Ro and I had a very long day, so we're going to sleep with our very fresh head. Actually, I'm just
We're
gonna
gonna
dry
dry
my
it
hair so I
first,
can
yes.
get a bit. Yeah. And we'll see you guys very soon. Leave all your questions below, and thank you for watching as always. Subscribe if you haven't. Good night.